The Minnesota Vikings travel to New Orleans this week to face the Saints. New Orleans a 10-point favorite on BETDAQ. 49 is the total in this game. Now, the Vikings have been the talk of the NFL this week for all the wrong reasons. I'm talking, of course, about Adrian Peterson, their best player, maybe the best offensive player in the entire NFL. He has been suspended indefinitely while he faces child abuse charges in Texas. While there's a lot of off-field ramifications for the Vikings and the NFL in general, there's a lot of on-field ramifications for these Minnesota Vikings. Adrian Peterson is what they built their offense around. Now, the burden is going to fall on quarterback Matt Castle, who threw 4 interceptions last week in a blowout loss to the New England Patriots. Listen, I don't like anything about the Vikings in this spot, going on the road to face the New Orleans Saints. The Saints in a must-win situation after dropping their first 2 games. We know all about how good the Saints are at home. New Orleans 20-5 against the spread in their last 25 home games, despite being favored in 23 of those games. Just think about that. That is remarkable. Every week they play at home. People know they're going to win. The Lions are set accordingly, and they cover anyway. I think this is one of those times. New Orleans a double-digit favorite, despite the fact they've lost their first 2 games. Maybe that'll scare enough people to the other side. I still think the Saints are going to end up being a popular public bet this week, and I'm going to be on the Saints as well. I think the Saints win this game going away. Keep in mind, the Minnesota defense, 31st, next to last against the pass last season. We're only 2 games into this season, so too early to tell just how good or how bad that defense is so far. But based on what we have to go on, based on last season's results, and based on what we saw last week when Tom Brady shredded this Minnesota defense, I think Drew Brees, this New Orleans offense, is going to have a lot of success in this game. Don't think it'll be close. New Orleans wins big.